came out with Orange Friday. And abazi no okon me nya dama adwene de no or dey to me the baby or to the med be Cape Coast.
Jimmy Kuti nye kino and then na navitia secretary no hono wasaka. Dennis gameplay was a young guy. Yemo Bobo made money and he was doing extremely well.
Yes,
I am the only person that was Orange Friday. But to my for Taylor. My printed t-shirt, nobody can question me.
Nobody can stop
you understand?
Yeah. So you connect Jimmy.
I connected Jimmy Kuti
Cape FM.
to Cape FM to go and manage. That day was part of the plan, you know. Yeah, Nyami Botiana. Nyami Botiana, Kobo won time so. It's the key of what you kill if you road same as manager. The key of Cape FM was under me.
You were the person connected here.
Yeah, I'm the message.
And later he want to sack you from the radio.
Discover Who You Are podcast.
This man has been a radio presenter for many years. And he is also an operation manager in Royal Elmont. And today we are coming to have a great conversation with him. He has done many for Cape FM and now he is manager of Pax FM. And also managing Royal Elmont Hotel. Manager, Akwaba. Adumia.
Yes, you match.
Be 10 years head me Jay. Mansu can be my with it. Yeah. Abrabona the to tame me car and then I must know. Why a minute pen and album or them. Mutumi what's on a twetwem komo because of nsama ayetete na de and rabba bona egbe no rabba bona egbe no ende num nsama ebeka no botumi a lead obi a we give up in life na no so wetum na why then we tell wo story na wetum wa catch up the life no yakede amanzaba in wana usane I remember amanzaba for my first time na me feel no a musician but later on I found out that he's not a musician, but a radio presenter. So who is Hamman?
Bobo, I think then I'll just open up and give you everything from my beginning right up to Orange Friday, how the whole thing happened. Hamman, a boy from Elmina. I'm from Elmina. Yes. Me first saw Cape Coast. Me first saw in Zimaland, that is how. See, I think I grew up mainly Elmina Kakra, then from Elmina straight to Accra. Now, my papa and mama were Accra Jolo. So me cross school King of Kings Kakra, me cross school of the Youngsters. Then we came back to Cape Coast. Me cross school of Montanzori School. From Montanzori to St. Augustine's College, from St. Augustine's College to University of Cape Coast. And mainly Cape Coast, Accra, you understand. And that is me, a very simple guy.
You know, as I heard Amanzaba, I thought like you were from Accra, then you came here to work on radio station, and then you know, there are many that happen at the radio station, but we'll talk about that. But you were from Elmina.
Yeah.
At the same time, you're based in Accra. So why don't you choose in Accra, being in Accra and working over there, and you choose Cape Coast?
No, the family is from Accra. I remember when we were growing up, upon a time when my dad was retiring, we are coming back to Cape Coast. One thing he said to my mom is that, my dad had other wives, you understand, but my mom then was the main. So other children who also have Ga, that is background. So my dad decided that, listen, one man will fit Cape Coast, na, and my property in the Manibia. There's a property in our Cape Coast in the Zibaman. That is the anchor for place. Now other people in the South want to think, what's an anchor. So that is what. And then Papa, up the Cape Coast. Into your pedal rate better than the Cape Coast because of the Cape Coast is less traffic. As if you are a and you can do it in, you understand. And in young can do fee on your Labanese far and what have you. Into if or pedal be fear, he needs to come to Cape Coast. Into for us, no Cape Coast is home because Ebefie, me aunties, well, Mina, Abuto, Obeye, Abenkwan was a poor fake, Kako, Wele, Koto, and in Kenya, was a no, that kind of food, you not get it in Accra.
Oh, sure.
You understand?
Sure.
Where ben you in Kakra watch, only in Kakra, there, watch a Kakra.
Oh, you do.
I had those days, no one found in Kwanin Chef Fridge. And Kwano see, Kopot to do. And now what's out? So what's all can answer no one watch. Now why he Kakrantinia, Winston, who Docona, it was in Kakra, in your Wabem Kwanicho is it was easy, oh yeah, in town. It was like Ebefia Wunraji. Benya nchena mari benya personal so na enama papa ni na ewre that kind of thing. So Cape Coast Mina was the age. No, Accra wasn't fun. You understand? Accra wasn't that fun. Until and I me Cape Coast. No, one thing and papa feel there. You need to have the exposure. I remember me go school Catholic boys for some time. Now before me go Accra no. In schools na waka brofo Catholic boys that time one kabo fantana yeka nti idru me kra me me class 3 na I was supposed to go to class 4 but na me learning or for me was class 3 na I'm from no waka brofo that kind of na me to me bisa questions nti that time me to where the be vernacular that kind of thing. I didn't know the meaning, meaning then. Until one day the boy be make a friend I'm in Edu. Oh my grandpa, because he knew I couldn't speak the English. And also I'm not from Accra, like somebody from Cape Coast, I'm been touching jump. So one day my share now, teacher Crawford Bureau. Open most of what to be person I say in a kitchen there. Please, madam, this boy is doing me vernacular. Now the whole class
vernacular na
was through with them, and for about a week or two, went to Manco school. Because Mukan was a throw with them. To my me feels me to Minka. Mammy, some so and upon my son, I pretended there. But later I realized that them if Mazisia. That was the time, and the worst moment was Yakra Krazuna. That time I couldn't put sentences together. Now me resume after 2 weeks na me close school na it once room paper no. Your son request sketch Yakra Akrazu. Na you free Akrazu beno. Teacher, your English teacher was there write an essay about your visit to Akrazu. No, a boy who can from Elmina who cannot put sentences together. So you can imagine.
It's crazy.
And also, I'm meeting you for about like 3 weeks, because and my mom will not help you, my dad will not help you. You understand? But it all brought up our experience. You wouldn't know.
Sure.
We need to learn and also push forward.
So
that was it.
So your education background, you went primary school over here, you went some in Accra, by your SS, you go to a girls' school.
Yeah.
So how was a girls' school? A girls' school not then?
No, girls' school. My time, I schooled at Montessori. That time, the proprietors of the school attended infanticide. So like the first batch of students, the guys, a lot of them went to infanticide. Second batch, I think we were the fifth batch or the third. So me and my team, myself, Claudius, Charles Okran, and some other few colleagues, we said, infanticide, Oyoba, Yoko St. Augustine's College.
Wow.
So that is how we selected. School was no, and so they confined us, no. We want to be at St. Augustine's College. So that is where we selected. And fortunately, when the result came, I remember those days it was 10 ones, 11 ones.
Yes, 8 ones.
I got 10 ones and I got an admission at St. Augustine's College. So that is how St. Augustine's
came through. Okay.
Yes, and after St. Augustine's, now I did business at St. Augustine's College. I was in business too. At that time, our elective math teacher and other things were not doing classes, so we couldn't catch up with elective math and other things. So when the result came, it wasn't as good as our parents wanted. So I have to quickly reorganize, study some art subject and do remedials. And I got the grades and went to University of Cape Coast.
So manja dambra yetumi ehu amina mim de eyenkranyi but sana wunchi fi adina de Cape Coast de but yenhwe me say ya radio yenhwe how you became a radio presenter.
Yeah, after secondary school, I think 2001. And that time, before then, with secondary school, there was one of our seniors, Hanson. I started radio campus, we friend Radio Stevens. And he also shared that time, no wireless microphone, be also saw in Zama the county, all your broadcasts were one of the dormitories was Stevens. And that time, they now. Radio that time to at campus radio that time workman was here to be at the shower summer a bamson na other guys na wo 18 on radio back to me interest for radio. I think right after school 2001 na Eagle FM chassis. So that time now one of the guys are on front line here at all. So we started there, radio. So we're moving there up and down. Almost, me Mukaba, Dr. Papa Kusindu. That time, the Wama, Utujan contract, I established radio Biaman. See, there was one guy, Blackpool. He's also from Elmina, na work at the radio, Yambaby. That is where you started in Chesu, we did a lot of things for Ahumuka. For that time, Dr. Kennedy in the book, our friend, Chasing the Elephant into the Bush. Ahumuka was stated in that book. That time, and I how I can now, these are youthful guys, exuberance. It's a radio, now we don't feel anything. You don't feel anything. Oma radio, but you move from Senate to the new place of Hamman. Now people had their own parochial interests. It's at a point because honestly, I was supporting Dr. Parker Sindhu, and when I saw Dr. Parker Sindhu cannot be the president, we said, listen, let's go for Atamils. And I was supporting Atamils, they were be a president because me a fancy. And if a fancy wants to be a president and the policies now is not good, why don't we support? So I dedicated that. I was a central regional reporter for Adum FM.
Okay.
So I was doing the reporting for Professor Mills back and forth. But then you go at 9 years and some Kenya, which came into a radio station. So I had to leave. Until that time, me a student. University of Cape Coast.
Okay.
I had to leave, focus on my education. At Atamils, then chief executive then, Madam Veronica Simana said, listen, you can serve as a PR for the KA Municipal Assembly. And I'm a KA PR. And through the PR that time, my mommy being cancer, was a bit free, that kind of thing. But the chief executive now, Madam Veronica Fion, the new chief executive that came now. I couldn't feel his vibe. So I decided to just quit because Nijmana Kramen call. Not that Obi Asaka. So at that time, auntie, one of the days, Mufiana and Krili, Yanko Panfana can see. Off from there. I don't know any more radio though. The block yard is also closer to my house. Off from there. I want him from blah blah blah.